Hey, what is up, guys? Today I'm just going to be talking about how to breed celestial pearl danios. So these guys are kind of cool water fish, so they like around 75, the mid 70s would be good. And I keep them basically this like 7-gallon tank. I don't know, it's just a random tank I just have. It was just like my friend just gave it to me. He wasn't using it anymore, so yeah. So in this tank, what I basically have is just some gravel. So I've actually found that without gravel, they don't feel comfortable. At least in my experience, I feel like fish breed so much better with gravel. And because I think it's because they feel more comfortable. It's a darker substrate, so it makes them feel more safe. And in here, I just have a tangle of plants and just like a random stuff. So basically, what I do is I have a trio. So I have one male, which you can see in the center. Sorry about the focus. This tank is like kind of hard to film. So I have basically the one male, and then the two females. So you can kind of see how he's chasing around the females. So here is a female right here. Okay, sorry about the focus. So the male's in the center, so he's kind of skinnier and he's a lot brighter in color. So, and they're very fast. So he's a lot brighter in color, and you can kind of tell when you're at the store if they're how to sex them. It's pretty easy. Like you can kind of tell the male is just a lot brighter. He has bigger fins. He's faster usually, and the females are like usually pretty like fat and kind of like wider. They're a little bit fatter. They have much less pronounced color, and sometimes at the store you can kind of see. So what their breeding behavior is like very interesting. The male basically gets like this little yellow line on his like head area. So there's like a stripe. Basically, it's just like rainbow fish. It's basically the same exact kind of breeding behavior as rainbow fish. So then what they do is every morning, once you turn the lights on for the first like couple hours of the day, they basically spawn in this like cup thing. So what I do is I have moss, and then like this little like deli cup. It's like a smaller deli cup. It doesn't really matter what kind of cup you use, but the reason you use the cup is because the celestial pearl danio eggs are not adhesive. So what they do is they just fall to the bottom of the cup. They don't stick to the moss like a lot of rainbow fish and other fish. They're not adhesive. So what they do is they just fall. So if you don't have the cup there, the eggs just get lost, and you never like can find them. And I kind of experienced this in the beginning because I just put the moss in there, and I would look through there and there would never be any eggs. I would just be like kind of disappointed. For like 2 weeks I tried it and it was just like there's no results. So then after that I started using this cup, and now I'm seeing a lot more eggs and stuff in here. So yeah, so the eggs are actually really small. Here, I'll show you right now. I just swapped out the cup today. So right here is I don't know if you can see, but right there. Right there in like the top center of the screen, there's another egg right here. Those are both eggs. So yeah, so the eggs are really small. They're kind of just like in the cup. They'll usually have like a white center area to it, and yeah. Oh, I just noticed there's some shrimp in here actually. There's some baby shrimp. Here's one right here. It's like the bottom center of the frame. So what I basically do is I use a... Oh, that's cool. I have some baby shrimp now. Here's another one. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So basically what I do is so for me what I do to raise the eggs is I just throw them in a tank without any like large fish. So this tank is my blue bolt shrimp tank. So basically what I do is I use a pipette and kind of just get the eggs out. Sorry, it's kind of hard to get this on camera. Okay, I think you guys get the idea. I'm just gonna get the eggs out and throw them in the tank. So basically this tank has nothing in it. So, and then what happens is they hatch in about 3 days, and they go into this wiggler stage. So during this wiggler stage, they kind of like stick to the glass, and they're just kind of like they just kind of stick to the glass and move around. They don't really eat anything. And then after that 3-4 day stage, they turn into free swimming fish like this. So these are probably, I'd say, about 10 days old, and then some of them are like 5 days old. So it's kind of just a mix. So then they just kind of turn this size, and what I would do is I feed them powdered food. So they don't need any of like the brine shrimp and stuff. They'll, even if you crush up pellets and flakes, not pellets but like flakes, like really small, they'll eat them. Or for me, what I've been doing is just feeding them like the shrimp food, like the shrimp food, so they just eat this, I guess, and whatever else is like in the tank. So that's the best way to, I think you should raise them, is just let them go into like a seasoned tank. Like this is like a pretty seasoned tank with like a lot of um microfauna and stuff, and I haven't really been feeding them that much, and they've been doing good. So from this stage to adulthood, it probably takes about 2 to 3 months. And yeah, so they grow pretty fast. They're really easy fish to breed, and I think it's another good fish you could breed for profit, because, or not even profit, just to sustain everything else. Like that's what I'm trying to do. So when I bought them, I bought 5 fish, and I ended up getting these guys, and then I have another pair that I just haven't been breeding. So yeah, so you guys should probably have a lot of success doing it this way. Just pour them into a seasoned tank with no fish, or another way you could do it is just take the adults out, and then the fry will just raise up in this tank. So because if you just leave the adults in there, they're gonna eat the fry, so that won't really be successful. But if you take them out, then they'll be fine too. I just do it this way because it's easier for me. So you guys can do it any other way. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Hopefully this helped you, because for me, I didn't really know about the cup thing until I researched about it. So it was kind of like, oh, okay. So I wasted 2 weeks just trying to figure out how to do it. So thank you for watching. Bye.